a little girl, I was very happy. I had dreams and ambitions, and I didn't know that my life was any different from the kids that I played with. I had my mom and I had my dad, but I didn't live with them. I lived with everyone but them, and I saw them on the weekends. I thought that was normal because I didn't know any different until I got older and I realized that I was different and my lifestyle was different. When I was 8 years old, my mom had another baby, and it was time for me to go live back at home with my mom, and everybody thought that that was okay. But soon I realized that it wasn't okay. Things for me were really different. I went to school, I didn't have new clothes, I often went without lunches. I was picked on by other kids, made fun of. I kind of felt alone. In the middle of grade 8, I moved back out of my mom's house and in with another family member, and things just went downhill from there. At the age of 15, I moved out on my own into a party house, and that's where I met the father of my children. I decided to move in with him, and we played house. We had 2 children, and we were doing it. He went to work every day, and I was a stay-at-home housewife. We were doing what normal parents would do. We were just a lot younger than everyone else. When I had my family, I was happy. I had a sense of stability, and I was in control of my life and where I was going, and it just really made me feel good as a person and where I was going in life, until all of that came to an end also. He was my sole supporter, and then when he left and I had these 2 children to support, I didn't know how to do it. And it was time for me to start a life of my own. I had to get an education and establish a career. My first step was Adolescent Family Support Services of Niagara, which is a United Way funded agency. And when I started there, that's where change started for me. I only had 7 high school credits. I had a lot of work to do. I started there in March 2007. I graduated as valedictorian in June 2009, applied to college, started college in September of 2009, and graduated as an Ontario Scholar. In May 2010, I started my co-op program with the Niagara region within the Community Services Department. June 6, 2011, I was offered full-time permanent employment at Niagara region within the Integrated Community Planning Department. In May of 2011, I was approached and asked to be this year's campaign chair for United Way South Niagara. One thing I've learned along the way is that struggles are going to happen and you can overcome them if you want to. With help from United Way, I am who I am today because I've put my best foot forward and I've never given up.